We're back here on 3DW Monster. It is episode 3. I am Ian Daddy Bones.
And with you, as always, the East Coast Overdose, Philip Bravado.
What are you reading?
Well, you've interrupted me reading the National Police Gazette. Inside, you will see 3DW Professional Wrestling, Ian, and even for you, because we know you don't know how to read, pretty pictures. Colorful, I might add.
Yes, I do see the pretty colorful pictures, and it was a wonderful experience getting interviewed by the National Police Gazette. But that's not why we're here today, Phil Bravado.
No.
We're here for wrestling action. That's what the viewers at home are looking forward to seeing, and that's wrestling action. And we got some fine matches on deck tonight for all the 3DW monsters.
What do we got? What's the first one?
We're going to start off with none other than a 3DW Training Academy student who's been honing his craft for the past couple of months. He's been learning the ropes. He's been learning his thing. He's been doing big things. And his trainer has been none other than Little Daddy C. And tonight in Sydney, New York, at the Hillcrest Roller Rink, Brooklyn Joe is going to be making his 3DW debut against the Black Snake of 3DW, Xavier Fate.
He has no chance.
Well, Phil Bravado, 3DW is officially making its debut here tonight in Sydney, New York at the Hillcrest Roller Rink.
Oh, please. This place is so rickety. It reminds me of the Wizard of Oz movie when the house fell, Ian.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it did not fall on Little Daddy C.
Oh, you need to stop with that crap, mister.
Oh, please.
And what you need to do is stay focused on the action that's about to go down here at the Hillcrest Roller Rink.
And here comes the man.
There
Xavier Fate, Ian.
Yes, the Black Snake of 3DW, who's being escorted to the ring by the futurist now Luke Babcock.
Already making good friends around here.
Yes, as I can see that, and Xavier Fate clearly looks focused as he's hating on James Davis, who's also a 3DW Training Academy student. But Xavier Fate's not a student. However, his opponent here tonight is a student of the 3DW Training Academy, and that's none other than Brooklyn Joe.
No, and see, Xavier Fate is not a student, Ian. You said it yourself. What he is a new addition to the 3DW roster, as this is his first match officially becoming a 3DW member.
Yes, last night in Binghamton, New York, he earned a spot in 3DW, while at the same time, he advanced in the Daredevil tournament. He made it to the second round.
In a very impressive fashion, Ian. You left that out. Give the man his due.
I said he made an impressive debut.
Whatever. Who we got here? Who's coming down? Did he run away? Did he run away?
No. There he is.
Oh, jeez, look at this
guy. Being led to the ring by none other than Sydney's own Little Daddy C. And there's Brooklyn Joe, 3DW's Training Academy student. Little Daddy C has been training Brooklyn Joe over the past 6 months.
Now, I love how you sit over there and talk like you know it all, Ian. When you've been over there being a podcast superstar and not going to training school, I've been here doing some field research, and I can tell you a little bit about Brooklyn Joe, all right?
What can you tell me about Brooklyn Joe?
He is very, very fast, okay, first. He has got a huge heart, and he will never give up. I have never seen the kid give up. He has been through hell at the training school.
Oh, I know, and I've seen him get some serious airtime. The kid can freaking jump.
And see, because he's worked his ass off, Ian, now he's getting airtime on 3DW Monster.
Yes, Brooklyn Joe making his debut here tonight in Sydney, and he's getting the crowd behind him, but he needs to focus on his opponent, who's in the ring right now, saying, "Come on, kid, let's get this started." And Brooklyn Joe says, "Hey, I know I look like I'm 18, but I'm really 21, and I'll kick your ass, and I'm here to prove it." And Little Daddy C, he's been training Brooklyn Joe, like I said, over the past 6 months, and Brooklyn Joe is ready here tonight in Sydney. And Little Daddy C is here to make sure Luke Babcock does not interfere in the match.
Yeah, the golden boy of the 3DW Training Academy here, Brooklyn Joe. Let's see how he stacks up against a man who's got a little bit more experience than him.
in Xavier Fate.
Well, I hope Brooklyn Joe's debut is an inspiration to the students at 3DW, because I hope it makes them want to take that extra step and go that extra mile and be like, hey, I need to step it up, because I want to prove it. I want to prove myself. I need to step my game up, and I need to prove to my trainers that I'm ready to do this.
Well, it looks like Brooklyn Joe is very ready to do this, as, you know, he's got Xavier. Well, Xavier needs a drink.
Goes. Xavier Fate having a drink. He's like Popeye. He's getting back in the match. And there he goes. They lock up again.
What cartoon character am I sitting next to right now?
You're sitting next to Ian Daddy Bones, but that's Xavier Fate, and he just got knocked on his keister.
And he is not happy.
Joe, but Luke Babcock offering some quick advice.
He says, don't worry about this kid. Don't worry about him.
He's back on his feet. Brooklyn Joe still nursing that back as they lock up again. Brooklyn Joe, holy crap, yay! Body slams Xavier Fate. Xavier Fate's like, holy crap, how the hell did that happen?
I told you this kid was fast.
Whoa! Brooklyn Joe, he's got him by the legs.
What is he doing?
He was dragging him all over the ring.
Is he tying him in a knot?
Yeah, it looks like he is. Oh, Xavier Fate. He's tied up in the ropes.
Where did he go?
Balance. He's off balance. You know,
get him out of there.
Focus.
Where's Jimmy 123 Holbert when you need him?
Hey, come on, Brooklyn Joe. You need to stop posing for the crowd and focus on your opponent. Holy crap.
Oh!
Whoa! There you go. Brooklyn Joe showing off some skill. Little
Xavier
Daddy C.
Fate in tons of pain.
Little Daddy C is obviously... Whoa, what the hell is that?
What's what?
In Xavier Fate's hand.
That's his fingers.
Whoa!
That's his fingers,
He
Ian.
just hit him in the head with something.
What?
Bravado.
Yeah, his fist.
No, Jim Holbert saw it.
What? I didn't see anything.
Xavier Fate.
Wait, what did what's LDC got?
He has what Xavier Fate hit Brooklyn Joe in the face
Oh,
with.
please. And how is it in LDC's pocket?
Because Xavier Fate threw it to the outside, and there
Still
they
got a lot
go.
of excuses, Ian.
There they go. Brooklyn Joe firing back on Xavier Fate. Luke Babcock and Little Daddy C are
Jimmy,
getting into
get
it.
control here. Get
Holbert's
control,
trying
Jimmy.
to- Jim Holbert and other 3DW officials are trying to break this up.
This is mayhem.
Oh, there he goes.
Xavier Fate wants more.
Yeah, he does. Whoa, hold up. It's Fred.
Would you shut up?
You shut up.
Versus Little Daddy C for the USA title.
Whoa.
Did I forget to mention one thing?
Whoa.
It's a no holds barred match.
What a major announcement.
This is just what LDC wants in his hometown, too.
What
A no disqualification match?
for a chance for the U.S. title? Wow, Phil Bravado.
Look at these idiots. They're excited.
You damn right they're excited, but they're not idiots. You need to stop being disrespectful because these people paid hard-earned cash.
They're yelling LDC.
Yeah, it's who they came
That
to
is
see.
the
It's
first
their
sign of
hometown boy.
ignorance.
It's their hometown
The
boy.
first sign of ignorance, Ian.
They're here to see Little Daddy C, and they're excited to see him, and Little Daddy C is happy to be home, and he's happy with Brooklyn Joe because Brooklyn Joe gave it his all.
3DW presents The Aftermath. Come see the fallout from the war zone to the Hillcrest Roller Rink in Sydney, New York on Saturday night, August 13th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Bell time is 7:30. 3DW United States champion Little Daddy C defends his title against none other than the bruiser Axel Lennox. That is Saturday, August 13th. 3DW returns to the Hillcrest Roller Rink. Doors open at 7, bell time 7:30. Get out to the show. We'll see you there. Woo!
Wow, what an impressive start to 3DW Monster, Phil Bravado.
Is it a surprise?
Never. But, let this be a lesson to you kids. If you're thinking about living life doing dirty tactics, don't do it. You're going to get caught, as Xavier Fate proved tonight here
What
in
are you
Sydney.
talking about, Ian?
I'm talking about when Xavier Fate used a foreign object on Brooklyn Joe. He got himself disqualified. That's why the brawl happened
That
after
punch?
the match. Yes, because he was holding a foreign object. He punched him right in the face with the foreign object. I saw it. You can
Oh, that
deny it
makes
all
it
day.
official.
Jim Holbert saw it. The
That makes it
3DW
official.
Monsters in Sydney saw it. And most importantly, 3DW owner Fred Spencer saw it. And he was having no part of Xavier Fate's attitude or the dirty tactics that he pulls. And he proved it by putting him in this next match, which was originally supposed to be a singles contest between Crazy Chris Knievel and the submission technician Rick King. However, it's now a three-way dance as Xavier Fate is all up in the mix. Well, Phil Bravado, we're back here on 3DW Monster. We're still in Sydney, New York.
Great.
We're still Born to Bleed, and we're getting ready for some incredible action and a three-way dance.
Well, that's cool and everything, but
Yep.
why is this music playing, Ian? Why is this man scheduled?
Are you serious?
I am deadly serious, Ian. He's
Where were
already
you,
been
like-
scheduled tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Where the hell were you like 3-4 minutes ago?
I seen Xavier Fate punch Brooklyn Joe
with a
with
foreign
a fist.
object.
With a
With a
fist.
foreign object.
I didn't see anything
It was
like that.
recovered by Little Daddy C on the
It
outside.
was thrown
It
into the
was
ring
brutal.
after the bell rang by Little Daddy C.
Look, I know by the 3DW, editors, I know that they saw the footage numerous times. He was handed an object, a spike, by future is now Luke Babcock. He hit Brooklyn Joe in the head with it. He threw it to the outside. Little Daddy C grabbed it, and he handed it to the referee.
No one's seen anything like that. This man, regardless of anything you're saying, Ian, is going to be coming the victor here tonight.
Well,
He's
Fred
got these other
Spencer-
two morons.
Well, Fred Spencer is disappointed in the unprofessionalism that was displayed by Xavier Fate
What?
because Fred Spencer gave Xavier Fate a chance to be a part of the 3DW roster after an impressive debut in Binghamton the night
Absolutely.
before during the Daredevil tournament, like we already said. And I obviously think Xavier Fate, he took advantage of that right off the start.
Nobody cares what you think, Ian. He has impressed everybody since he's gotten here, and he's just getting asked to impress more and more and more. When does his time finally come?
He has to earn it. He has to earn the respect.
I can only imagine how mad he is. I'm mad for him.
You're not gonna go any place in 3DW by being a jerk. You gotta
Well, here I am, Ian.
learn.
And here's Chris Knievel.
Yes,
A
crazy Chris
daredevil.
Knievel. Yes, crazy Chris Knievel. He's pumped up. He's excited. He's letting the people in Sydney know that they made a good choice in putting their money out for 3DW and buying a ticket because they're gonna get one hell of a show because he's willing to put his body on the line.
Hence the first part of his name, Ian. I've seen this man jump all over the building. He is well worth the ticket, and he can go pretty far in this Daredevil tournament. It's exactly built for him.
Well, I'll tell you what. I seen him do a backflip off a jungle gym into a kiddie pool full of alligators.
It begs the question as to why you were there. But anyway, who else is coming on here?
I'll
Who's
tell
this
you-
guy?
I'll tell you right now who the final competitor is going to be, Phil Bravado. You want to know who it's going to be?
I do. I've only asked you.
All right, I'll tell you right now, Klepto. It's none other than the submission technician, Rick King.
Easy with the names, Ian. I am taking that man's jacket, and I am going to wear it on the next 3DW Monster. Mark my words.
Well, I'm trying to get my hands on one of Corvus Spears' gloves. Hopefully he'll leave one behind so I can rock it like Michael Jackson. Because honestly, what I do is I do the Baron von Raschke claw. If only I'd rename it the Corvus claw. But enough about that. And Rick King, as you see, he's getting ready to start the match here in Sydney, New York, against Crazy Chris Knievel and Xavier Fate, who is being punished, mind you, by 3DW owner Fred Spencer.
Look here's something to ponder. This man is a submission technician, correct?
Yes.
He's got two other opponents here. That means that he is not going to be able to put many submission maneuvers on them. Then you got Crazy Chris Knievel, who probably has...
Okay.
What?
I got that. All right. I got this all figured out. You know how I said earlier, and the whole reason why Xavier Fate's in this match to begin with is because he used the foreign object?
Yes.
Did it ever dawn on you that maybe his opponents are kind of expecting him to do that again?
I don't expect him to do that. He doesn't ever cheat.
He did
Okay.
in the last match.
He punched Brooklyn Joe a little too hard. I guess because he's a student. I'm not really sure why. But Jimmy 123 Holbert called for the bell out of nowhere.
No.
I don't know what you see,
Little
Ian.
Daddy C recovered the foreign object that was used. You're damn right we want action here at 3DW.
Yeah, well,
and that's what we're gonna.
Xavier Fate is not
Yeah.
interested in holding hands.
What the? Dude, what is he getting, a hot dog?
No, he's showing intelligence, Ian.
No,
he has already been
He's sitting in
scheduled.
the crowd next to Vic Davis and his kids. Oh wait, never mind. Those are his knees.
Wow. Xavier Fate is sitting out there showing his intelligence next to some of the most
There
unintelligent
we
people
go.
that I've ever seen.
Rick King, he's got Crazy Chris Knievel by the way. Says Xavier Fate. He's sitting in the crowd. He's watching his opponents instead of being in the ring like he should be.
Yeah, okay, because he's already wrestled one time tonight, Ian. Have you not forgotten?
Yes, cheated, and is Fred Spencer is proving a point because he's disappointed.
proving that he can't
He's
see.
disappointed. He's disappointed in his new talent because Xavier Fate, he earned his spot on the 3DW roster the night before in Binghamton, New York, while at the same time
In an
advanced
impressive
to
fashion.
in the Daredevil tournament. Yes, it was impressive fashion. And then why is he sitting crisscross applesauce?
Listen, I don't know about any applesauce. I do know that this man is looking for a time to take advantage. He is a smart man. And what is he doing, a handstand?
He's trying to get out. As you can see, Crazy Chris Knievel had the head scissors on Rick King, and Rick King was trying to get out of it. Oh, now Xavier Fate
No,
wants to get in
not
the
yet,
ring.
not yet. There's some patience involved, Ian. You would know anything about winning, but Xavier Fate does, okay? And he knows that the more he's beat on, the less of a chance he has of coming out the victor. So what's he doing? He's letting these two morons take each other out.
As they lock up Rick King and Crazy Chris Knievel, what's going to happen here? Chris Knievel, he's got him in a headlock.
Knievel showing that ground game as well. A balanced wrestler, Ian. But don't look past him because he will jump up on the top rope and fly in a matter of seconds.
Yes, but Rick King can lock on a submission tactic at any time, and though, like you said earlier, it is a three-way dance. So how can he pull that off? But like I was saying earlier, you never let me finish. Rick King,
There it
down on
is.
his face. Xavier Fate now he gets involved. Like I was saying, Crazy Chris Knievel over the top rope onto the outside.
And onto that wood floor.
Yes, and also against that metal security rail.
That's not a light landing, Ian.
No. But like I said, here's an opportunity. With Crazy Chris Knievel incapacitated, you got Rick King. He can lock on a submission on Xavier Fate and make him tap out in 30 seconds.
But he can't because Xavier Fate is
he's standing
fresh.
on the throat. He's standing on the throat. Come on, referee,
But that's
get him
legal.
off.
You get 5. What are you doing? You get 5.
I know you get 5, but still, come on. Let's be professional. Let's keep it in the center of the ring where it belongs.
Again, it's about the W, Ian, not about being professional.
Well, you can talk about the dub all you want, but right now I'm going to talk about Xavier Fate as he got some chin lock. Oh, and he just got kicked in the back by Crazy Chris Knievel. He's back in the... Whoa!
Knievel took a little time to take a breather.
He gave him a little shin kick right to the forehead there. I saw that out of the corner of my eye. Oh, now he's in control, but Rick King, what are you doing? Whoa!
What the hell is happening right now?
Whoa! We got a double chin lock going on here. What's going to happen? What's going to happen?
Xavier Fate's going to get out of both of them.
You said how submission move's going to work.
There
Whoa!
it is. And see, they don't.
There you see, Xavier Fate obviously had the smart idea to
Of
take
course he did.
control, get out of that move. There he goes. Oh, he just kicked him right in the stomach. Punch. Rick King. Punch. Oh. Right across the back of the neck. Oh, he hits him right across the back again, Phil Bravado.
And this is exactly where Rick King is at home. On the
Rick
mat,
King
one-on-one.
Xavier Fate body slams him right in the ring. Rick King
That
going for a
looked like it
pin.
hurt.
1, 2, no.
Knievel's like, not on my watch.
Yeah, Chris Knievel breaks that up real quick, and now he's got him in a front face lock. Rick King, oh, wow. He reversed it. Wow, God, he hit him with a Russian leg sweep.
And a baseball slide save.
Yes, Xavier Fate breaks it up. You want action in 3DW? You got some action here in 3DW.
Yeah, and you've got the right division too, Ian.
Yes,
This Daredevil division is going to go a long ways here in
Xavier Fate
3DW.
Eats a boot, eats another set of boots right to the face. Rick King rolls him over. No, Crazy Chris Knievel breaks that up. Says, nah, it's not going to happen. I'm still here.
You're almost going to have to throw one of these idiots out of the ring to pin somebody.
Crazy Chris Knievel, 2. No,
Another
Xavier Fate.
sliding save.
Yes, breaks it up again. Breaks up the pin
And
attempt.
a very smart move to go right for the pin. That shows experience, Ian.
The fans in
Nice
Sydney
drop
are
kick.
definitely excited to watch this contest.
Rick King better take a breather out there. He's been involved in the middle of that ring in maneuvers all night long.
Well, mind you, Xavier Fate's been pissed off ever since Fred Spencer told him he was going to be competing in another match.
And that might be an advantage.
You're right. You're absolutely right. It could be an
Of
advantage.
course I am.
You know what? I'm trying to agree with you here. You,
So you should always be agreeing with me.
Well, Xavier
I don't
Fate,
say anything wrong, Ian.
Well, Xavier Fate, he's got that wrist lock applied to Crazy Chris Knievel, but Chris Knievel, he
Beautiful
reverses
move.
it. Chris Knievel, what are you doing? Look at this.
What is this thing called?
Look at this.
And Fate looks like he is in
Wow.
an incredible amount of hurt right now.
That's what I'm saying.
What a great move, and he's got it
I
cinched
have
right
no-
in the middle.
I have no idea what I would call that, but whoa, Rick King's back in this contest.
And see, again, taking the
Drops
breather.
the knee right across the forehead. Xavier Fate. What's going to happen? Oh, he takes one, too.
He didn't want him to be left out.
Rick King.
And now Rick King with the maneuvers.
Yes. Submission technician has the move applied. And like I said, I mean, here you go. Here's another example. Rick King able to get a submission move locked on.
And referee not Jim Holbert asking if he gives up. And obviously not. You're talking to Xavier Fate.
You know. Rick King kicks him right in the head. Chris Knievel, though, he's got his getting an idea of what's going on, but I'm going to tell you, Phil Bravado, you're an idiot. That's not Holbert. That's Decker.
I said not
Two.
Jim Holbert. Did you clean out your ears, Ian?
I do clean out my ears.
And get a new pair of glasses. I mean, you haven't seen anything all night.
You know what? You need to stop focusing on me, focus on the match, and focus on the fact that Xavier Fate was not successful in that last pinfall attempt.
He will be sooner than later.
Don't be so sure. All right? Because honestly, I'm not a betting man, but I'd say if I had to pick anybody in this match, I would have to go with Crazy Chris Knievel.
Why?
As it is a Daredevil division match, and at the same time, like you said, Rick King is a submission technician.
2 good points. I can't believe I just told you that. Knievel's got to start flying around. Because
I think the referee
honestly,
needs to get out of the way of the camera.
the longer that this stays
There you
on the
go.
ground, the
Firing
longer
back.
Rick King is
Xavier
at
Fate.
advantage.
He just kicked him in the back of the knee. Rick King.
They're all exchanging punches.
He chops him right across the chest. He just chopped Knievel. He chopped Xavier Fate again. And Knievel eats another one. Chop. Look at that. Phil Bravado.
Yeah, Fate had enough
Firing
of that.
shots back and forth. Everybody's swinging at everybody.
And Xavier
I'm
is the
surprised-
one standing.
I'm surprised the referee didn't get popped in the mouth.
He probably should have.
But there goes Xavier
Right after
Fate
you.
to the ropes. Eats double elbows.
And now we're seeing the alliance between Knievel and Rick King, and this does
As
not
they throw,
bode well for
they're like,
Xavier Fate.
Hey, Xavier Fate, you want to be out of the ring so bad? There, you're going to be out of the ring.
Oh, and see, Knievel turned right on
Yeah,
Rick
there
King.
you
That's
go.
a
Well, he's
smart
a
move.
smart decision. Yeah, oh my God, we're agreeing.
See, you're
again.
starting to come around.
I know, you want to get lunch tomorrow? Is there you see?
Absolutely not.
Crazy Chris Knievel eats a boot by Rick King. Xavier was overconfident. Rick King's firing back shots. He's not going for submission moves at
Where's
the
Fate?
moment.
Is he still on the outside of the ring?
Yes, he's getting hated on by the kids in the crowd.
Well, who cares what these idiots say anyway?
Well, you got Sydney's fans here at the Hillcrest Roller Rink. They're excited for 3DW. They're excited for this Daredevil division match.
They're excited to see their man LDC later on tonight.
Yes, they're very excited to see the little Daddy C in the main event here tonight at 3DW Monsters. He takes on the Futures now, Luke Babcock, for the newly announced 3DW United States Championship.
Yeah, Fred Spencer came out and made that earlier.
Which, by the way, too, is going to mind you, the 3DW United States Championship is our championship belt. We don't have a world title. Because, honestly, we're in New York.
Right.
Okay, if anything.
We're not in Asia.
Yeah, we're not going to Asia. We're not going to Europe. You know, we're not going to Japan. We're going to stay in the United States.
But we have wrestlers from all over.
Yes.
Example, Mr. Fate right here.
Yes, Xavier Fate, as heard on the Original Geeks podcast, it was born in England.
World traveled, Ian.
Yes.
And what? Wait a minute.
Rick,
Wait a
keep
minute.
your eye on Crazy Chris
Yes.
Knievel as Xavier Fate and Rick King are firing
Wait
back
a minute.
shots.
This
You
is
want
what I'm talking
Daredevil
about with this
action in
guy.
3DW? Here, you're going to get Daredevil action. It's whoa!
Nice.
Yes!
Knievel
Rick
just
King.
took advantage
Rick
of that
King
situation.
and Xavier Fate knocked on their ass by Crazy Chris Knievel.
What a great move.
Dived off the top rope onto the outside.
And it looks
I'm
like he hurt
surprised
himself
didn't
a
kill
little bit.
himself. Yes, but he hurt his back just a little bit. But he's back on his feet first, surprisingly, Phil Bavaro.
Absolutely. That was a well-scouted move. He was waiting up there very patiently until the right time, and look what happened,
Yeah,
Ian.
you want a highlight reel shot? There's a highlight reel shot.
Throws Rick King back in the ring. It's about to be over.
Yeah. Come on. Bounce. No. Oh, head first off the stairs. Chris Knievel tried taking out Xavier Fate the same way.
And Fate's right in there to make a pin.
What? I don't think he was successful, Phil Bravado.
No, but it was a smart move.
Xavier Fate is back in the ring along with Rick King. As he pulls him back to his feet, what's Xavier Fate gonna do? He's got him in the corner, throws him to the buckle. Oh, Xavier Fate! Oh,
Fate looks to have hurt his right.
Running, spinning elbow.
Fate looks to
There
have
it
hurt his
goes.
right leg.
Another vicious spinning elbow shot. What's Xavier Fate gonna do? Is he gonna go for a third one?
Is it too greedy?
No,
It
yes,
is.
he is. He got too greedy. Rick King, need him in the face.
Where's he going? Knievel's back in now.
Crazy Chris Knievel, he eats a boot. Rick King, what's he doing?
We've seen this before.
Oh!
Oh! Impressive.
Very impressive.
And Rick King, with just that one move, has taken control of this match. But as I said earlier, his right leg is bothering him right
Yes.
now. And
Yes.
that happened in the last exchange when Xavier Fate whipped
But he
him
could
into
be
the
victorious.
turnbuckle.
No. Xavier Fate kicks out just in time. And yes, like you said, Rick King, obviously with the injured knee, but however, he could still be victorious in this contest as all three men are all discombobulated from all the bumps and bruises so far suffered in this match, Phil Bravado.
And that's the thing. Rick King is not a high flyer by any means. He is a
The
submission
submission
technician. So the leg injury is not going to hurt him nearly as much as, say, if
There
it
he
happened to
goes.
Knievel.
He could be signaling that this is the end. What the? Yes! What? Oh!
And Fate just took advantage of that.
Yes! 1, 2, no!
2.
Chris Knievel's like, yes, I still got a chance in this bitch.
I think they're all out. Fate is the one in control right now, but he is not in
Yes.
control by much. One more move and he'll be down just like Rick King is right now.
Xavier Fate, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna go for the cross-faded corner kick step? I have no idea. Oh, he's standing.
There we go.
Oh, he's standing right on his chin.
Yep.
Holy crap! And he's got dreadlocks. That's gotta hurt.
You're finally seeing things, Ian.
No, because he's got rubber bands.
He's hung out to
What the
dry.
hell? What the?
Rick King with the
Rick
slap to
King.
the back.
Rick King.
A roll
He can
up.
Steal this. No. Oh, he drops kicks Xavier Fate.
And Fate's out. He is out.
You're absolutely right. He could be. 2. No.
He's looking at those colored lights up there on the ceiling, getting dizzy.
Yes, it's like a dance club, but then again, we are in the roller rink, so then again, one night a week, it could be used as a dance club.
This is probably the only thing happening in
for like
Sydney.
high school kids, and it could double as ice
Oh,
cream.
please.
social.
LDC's here on roller skates every single Saturday.
Are you sure about that?
I believe so.
I think you're spreading rumors.
Look, I've done my research, Ian.
Crazy Chris Knievel gets stomped in the corner. Rick King's in control of this contest. But Xavier Fate,
Massive blow to the back.
He's back. It's like he teleported back in this match.
And
He just
Knievel's
came out of
still
nowhere.
hanging up there.
What the hell is going on here? Crazy Chris Knievel is upside
What is
down.
happening here?
Well, Crazy Chris Knievel's upside down, hanging in the corner, but Rick King's also sitting on the top rope, and Xavier Fate's climbing
Rick
on the
King's starting to
second
take
rope. What the
advantage
hell's
here.
going on here? What's going on here?
I have no idea.
Oh my God!
Suplex?
Someone's gonna get their neck broke.
Fate looks
Wait,
to
no.
be in control
Yeah,
here.
he looks like he's gonna suplex
Wait a
Rick
minute.
King off the second rope.
Beautiful
Whoa!
move by
Holy
Knievel.
crap! Chris Knievel wound up suplexing Xavier Fate as he was suplexing Rick King off the second rope.
3D
dub.
dub. Yes. And
Wow.
the count begins on all of them. Knievel's been hurt for a little bit, but he should be the one getting up.
Wow.
But that took a lot out of him to suplex two people at the
Yes.
same time.
Yes.
What an impressive move.
Holy crap. Hopefully by the time this match gets up edited and ready for uploading on YouTube, I hope our editor can figure out some sort of instant replay on that, because that was
amazing.
nuts.
And King, if you didn't see it, still holding that right that right knee. And all three of them are giving their all right now.
Whoa! Rick King just got clotheslined.
And there we go,
Xavier
Knievel.
Fate. Oh, he eats a spinning heel kick too. Or an enziguri, my bad.
Rick King looks like
Firing
he's
out
out.
shots. Punch, 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 chop, punch, kick. Come on, kick, punch. It's all in the mind. Chris Knievel may be successful this time. No, he gets kicked in the stomach.
And Rick King up. No.
No, Rick King.
You're not getting
No.
him.
Knievel, yes.
Huge backdrop. And he looked back at Knievel. He's hurting on that one.
Yeah, but Xavier Fate's still in this contest, Phil Bravado.
Of course, he has been standing back there for a minute taking a
Whoa,
breather.
what was that? Rick King ducked. Oh!
Beautiful kick.
Yes, beautiful kick right to the face of Crazy Chris Knievel. But Xavier Fate sneaking in. What? Holy crap! Xavier Fate sneaks in and steals
Yes!
the victory.
Intelligence wins over brawn, Ian.
Hey, this match was a punishment, and he proved successful.
Fate's just like, how many more matches do I got to win tonight in Sydney? How many more?
Well, I think he proved himself, and as long as he, behaves himself, he won't have any more
Oh, please.
ramifications.
That was
I mean-
BS, and you know it.
I know, but if Xavier Fate keeps his kind of actions up, he could be fined and something. He could even be suspended. That's why he needs to be on top of everything and just.
Xavier Fate doesn't need to
You need
change
to
anything.
chillax.
3DW presents The Aftermath. Come see the fallout from the war zone to the Hillcrest Roller Rink in Sydney, New York on Saturday night, August 13th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Bell time is 7:30. 3DW United States champion Little Daddy C defends his title against none other than the Bruiser, Axel Lennox. That is Saturday, August 13th. 3DW returns to the Hillcrest Roller Rink. Doors open at 7, bell time 7:30. Get out to the show. We'll see you there. Woo!
Well, Phil Bravado, I gotta hand it to Xavier Fate. I didn't think he had it in him to come out on top tonight. But clearly, he proved me wrong. Xavier Fate, I gotta hand it to you.
Like that's some kind of compliment to Xavier Fate?
Well, he spent
That you're
half.
proven wrong?
Dude, he spent half the match lollygagging, hanging out in the crowd.
Lolly who?
Okay, he was walking around the outside. He was sitting amongst Vic Davis and his knees. Okay, he spent more time outside of the ring than he was inside the ring wrestling.
That is called smarts, Ian. That is why he
And then what
is
did he-
Xavier Fate and you are Ian Daddy Bones.
Well, I don't want to be Xavier Fate, though. I
Please,
got a lot of
everyone
respect.
wants to be Xavier Fate.
Well, I'm glad, good, because nobody's, no one's saying they want to be Phil Bravado.
Everybody's saying they want to be Phil Bravado.
But that doesn't matter right now.
What matters, Ian?
What does matter is we're about to make history tonight on 3DW Monster. Phil
Are you
Bravado.
quitting?
No, I am not quitting. It is officially time for our main event, as none other than Little Daddy C takes on the future is now Luke Babcock, and the winner will be crowned your very first 3DW United States champion. Well, Phil Bravado, we're back here in Sydney, New York at the Hillcrest Roller Rink.
Great.
And it's officially time for our main event here on 3DW Monster.
What do we got here, Ian?
Well, we're about to make history in Sydney, Phil Bravado. As 3DW crowned its first television champion last night in Binghamton. Tonight, we're going to crown our first United States champion.
And there it is,
yes,
Ian.
Jim Holbert bringing the belt down to the ringside area.
These two guys that are involved in this match, very good in 3DW, all right? But this man that's coming out right now is far superior to his opponent, Little Daddy C.
Well, he wasn't that superior last night in Binghamton.
Would you stop bringing up old news, Ian?
What? Old news? It happened yesterday. What are you talking about?
Listen, right now is when you have to worry. His name is The Future Is Now, not yesterday was past, all right? This man is about to win the championship in Lil Daddy C's hometown. In this ice cream parlor, wherever the hell we are.
It's a roller rink,
Well,
jerk.
it's still on stilts.
Well, there
Can't
you-
believe this thing hasn't fallen down yet.
Well, there you see Luke Babcock rocking the Jordache Stonewashed Classic and
Would you
rocking
get
his
off
combat
this man's
boots.
clothing
What? It was an up-close shot. I happened to see the Jordache logo. There it is again.
on his ass?
Well, where else would it be?
Why are you looking?
What are your G logos on your kneecaps?
Don't look at my ass.
I just said kneecaps.
I know, but I see where your eyes are aimed.
Whatever, dude. Let's just call the match. There you see Luke Babcock clearly ready for battle. But is it going to be good? Is it going to be enough?
Look, I've talked to Luke Babcock before
I've
this
talked
match.
to him too.
All right, well, he doesn't tell you anything, Ian. I am the East Coast Overdose. I am the one he relies on to give these people the news, and he
You
is
were
not
also the one that was
afraid.
passed out in the corner while I was getting the inside scoop.
Listen, let's not bring that up either, all right, Mr. Spencer? Don't listen to anything he says.
And there you see the man who could waltz out as the very first 3DW United States champion. What do you
the
think
waltz
about
part,
that,
I'll
Phil
agree.
Bravado?
I'll agree with the waltz part, but it's not going to happen. He's going to be empty-handed, just as empty-handed as he came in. Is that even his beard?
Well, both his hands are empty now as he's getting in that ring. And
There we go.
yeah,
Oh,
starting
what?
Punch, starting it off. Punch, Phil Bravado. We're underway here at City.
Oh my goodness, a
vicious,
wrestling move!
Vicious DDT.
Little Daddy C is throwing out his arsenal right
He's
now.
throwing out some kicks right to the chest and stomach area of Luke Babcock.
Yeah,
but
Luke Dez would
he's
be
going
impressed.
under the ring, Phil Bravado. Where's he going?
He's probably trying to go get a hug. We are in Sydney after all. He's probably hugging dirt down there.
You're a jerk.
What?
Why
Have you
do
ever been to Sydney? I
Yes.
mean the town, not
Yes.
this little roller rink.
Yes, I've been in Sydney before, and actually I've hung out with Little Daddy C. We've went bowling a few times, but the fact is,
You're gonna
Babcock-
admit to that?
Yes.
Look at this confident pin. You're not gonna win a championship like that, idiot.
Well, I wonder if Luke Babcock's going to get back to his feet after taking that vicious chair shot. I mean, minded you, he just kicked out, but he could have just been having a back spasm.
Look, Luke Babcock is in control
Little
of
Daddy
his
C,
body right now.
talk
All right?
about in control. He was in control as he just hit that suplex
I
on
can't
Luke
believe
Babcock.
he actually knew how to do one. Look at Holbert down there.
No.
Don't hurt yourself, Holbert.
Luke Babcock kicks out at 2. Little Daddy C seems to be nursing that arm.
Yeah, well, Luke Babcock is not in a good shape right now, but when he comes to wits, he's going to realize that that arm is hurt, and Little Daddy C is going to be in trouble. Did he just throw him into James Davis?
No.
Is that what?
No,
are you awake over there,
Yes,
Ian?
I'm awake. But
We are calling a championship match.
Dude, it was Vic Davis. I could tell by the knee.
Well, it looked like a mattress to me.
Well, I thought it was the Michelin Man, but I
What is
clearly-
that?
It's
He's got a
cucumber.
weapon.
Oh my God!
That's a weapon.
Oh my God! Oh, you hit him in the head with it. Good.
That is
at
a
least
weapon, Ian.
No, it's a vegetable.
Get
Phil.
that out of his hand.
Little Daddy C is taking Luke Babcock to the pro.
Another wrestling move.
As he threw him right to the steel steps. Little Daddy C, I don't know, he must have threw
You know,
the
he's
cucumber
grabbing
into
a
the
lot
crowd,
of chairs, Ian. He should try to grab a wrist or a leg or something.
or gave it to a rat. I don't know what he did with the cucumber. But he took the chair and he just jabbed it right into the chest
Odds are
of
Luke Babcock.
and now it's right in his throat.
Come
It's in his
on.
throat, Phil Bravado.
I see it, Ian. Holbert's got to get control of this match immediately.
Luke Babcock, he's still in this contest. Oh, the fans don't like him
Now,
at all.
these fans don't know anything.
Oh, if those little girls were any closer, they'd probably spit at him. And if he was any closer to Vic Davis, he'd probably eat him.
Yeah, that's how they train people in Sydney. You know, Vic's going to get after you.
Maybe.
What is he grabbing now?
I don't know. I'm not on that side of the ring. I'm sitting here.
Not a headlock, I'll tell you that. Another move.
He grabbed another chair. And he just hit Luke Babcock across the back with it.
Look at. Wait, what's that?
Look at that.
Wait, is that
Phil
wrapped in
Bravado.
barbed wire?
Yes, Phil Bravado, it is. For
Holbert,
once, we're
get it.
on the same page.
Holbert, get it out of his hand. What is he
look
doing?
at
Eating a
that.
baseball
he's
bat?
Nasty. You're nasty, LDC.
He's crazy.
And he's nasty right to the face of Luke Babcock with that barbed wire baseball bat.
And obviously an advantage for
Wham! Right in the
LDC.
stomach.
LDC is
Again.
crazy. He's got that in his corner. Luke Babcock, I don't think can get to this level of insanity. And that is a big plus for LDC, especially in this championship match.
But Phil
Ian.
Bravado, we've only just begun.
He is again eating the baseball bat. What are you doing over there?
We have only just begun, Phil Bravado. This little Daddy C still has the barbed wire baseball bat. No, he had a chair. It's like he had a Megamind Man on.
You know what? I'm going to start counting tallies of how many times he hits him with a chair and how many times he hits him with a drop kick or a suplex.
Either way, this match can be turned into a drinking game, so have fun here at 3DW Monster as little Daddy C puts the table into the ring. The fans in Sydney are loving it, and I'm going to tell you, Phil Bravado.
What are you going to tell me, Ian?
Because I got to tell you something. I got the inside scoop.
What?
The inside scoop with 3DW. When we come back to Sydney, New York, it's going to be on August 13th as 3DW presents the After.
Wait, what? We're coming back to Sydney?
Yes.
I have protested to Fred Spencer numerous times about not coming back to this hellhole.
Well, those emails were probably put in the spam folder, but it is what it is.
It's always what it is, Ian.
As Luke Babcock, dizzy and dazed. Oh, LDC just gave him a running knee. What's he doing? He's got him on the ropes. Come on, we're in Sydney with a DDT to the future is now.
And
LDC,
Smart could go right for the count.
1, 2, no.
2!
No. Not victorious.
Holbert
So
says this
close.
is as high as I can count, man.
Yes, as Jim 1-2 kick out Holbert does not make the 3 count.
Of course he
In
doesn't.
LDC's favor.
That's my best thing about him that I like about Jimmy. He doesn't like LDC either.
What are you talking about? He absolutely loves LDC.
What are you talking about? What's he doing? Luke, duck!
Luke Babcock!
Count!
LDC
Count!
right through the table. Holbert, get out!
Holbert! Oh, come on, Jimmy.
What was that, Holbert? CRAP, that's what that was.
And no, I do not disagree.
And Phil Bravado can't read or spell, so I'm going to say that was crap, Holbert.
I'd watch it over there, Ian. And now Luke Babcock taking control of the match.
Oh, he's got his belt off. Come on, Luke. He's not a 4-year-old kid.
What do you mean, come on, Luke? He just got thrown into stairs. Vic Davis, another side of the mattress over there,
Wrapping
sitting
the
next to
belt
Vic
around
Davis.
his wrist. Wrapping around his fist and his
There
wrist.
we go.
Oh, right in the face.
There we go. And as I predicted, this match is soon to be over.
Come on,
Great,
Holbert.
he got him. Did you see that?
No, he did not have him. Jim Holbert was on the money right there. I saw it.
I don't think you see
you don't have
anything.
to believe me.
I won't.
As Luke Babcock throws little Daddy C to the ropes. LDC, beautiful spinning back elbow by the Futures now Luke Babcock. Catches LDC right in the mouth. He can barely move that wrist as
And
it is.
as I said, and you said earlier, he is going to work that arm. I told you, as soon as he gets in control, it's going to hit. Is that 2?
No, it's not.
Yes, it was. Trick question, Ian. Listen to me closer.
Look, we're not playing Simon, okay? I don't need to
Lucky for
memorize
you.
your patterns.
Lucky for
okay?
you.
I'm focused on whether or not
Oh,
that is
please.
an illegal choke or if, in fact, it is a chin lock, Phil Bravado.
Well, it's obviously nothing illegal because Luke Babcock does not do anything illegal, Ian.
Well, you can say what you want, Phil Bravado. But the fact is, Luke Babcock has not defeated Little Daddy C yet in this contest. I see no belt around his waist. But what I
In
do
time.
see is Luke Babcock in the arms of Little Daddy C, but he gets thrown away like a piece of garbage here in Sydney, New York.
And LDC showing a lot of guts here in front of his hometown. Ian. He wants this bad. He wants this worse than Luke Babcock does, it looks like.
Well, Luke Babcock still needs to prove himself here in 3DW. And
He will.
I'll tell you right now, getting that victory over Little Daddy C would help him.
Of course. And that's why he's in this
But
match.
tonight it's more important because the belt's on the line. One of
Tonight-
these guys is making out history, and I'm sorry to
He's
cut
right
you
there.
off,
You better be
but
sorry.
one of these guys is going to have their names forever cemented in the minds of all the 3DW monsters because they're walking out with the 3DW United States Championship.
And that is why Luke Babcock is in this match. This is the time that Luke Babcock will shine.
And it's the time he gets thrown into the security bin.
Burnow. Ricky the Bulldog's making sure everybody stays away.
Yes, there you see Ricky the Bulldog. Luke Babcock takes a chair shot right to the head. Little Daddy C
Oh, shut up.
getting the Little Daddy C of Maniacs behind him.
Yeah, that's not trademarked or anything.
Look, man, you can put a Maniac behind anything you want.
Speaking of maniacs, look at this guy on the outside. And he's got these
Who,
fans
the guy
behind
with
him,
the
but that's
camera?
not going to do anything.
The guy with the camera or Little
Not
Daddy
the guy with the camera.
Luke
The guy that's
Babcock,
getting punched in the face.
Punch! Oh, he kicked him right in the stomach. Beautiful, beautiful move.
And
By
even
the
smarter to
future
go
star
right
Luke
after it.
Babcock. No, he didn't
Close.
get it. He did not get
But
it.
it was a fraction of a second away, Ian.
Yes, fraction of a second.
He's getting closer. That was the closest one of the night so far.
He keeps kneeing him right in the stomach. Luke Babcock, what are you doing?
Showing LDC how to wrestle at the moment.
Wow, he's suplexed him. He's coming off the ropes. Flipping leg drop. But no,
And another two.
still not enough to put him away.
You know, Luke Babcock's got to take a page out of LDC and grab some more chairs. He needs to crack him wide open.
Well, actually, if you want my honest opinion, I honestly
Nobody
think
does.
I think Luke Babcock needs to take a page from Bill Bain and get some legit wrestling gear. Because, I mean, obviously, if he's going to win that belt, he needs to look the part, Phil Bravado. He needs to represent 3DW as a superstar and truly be the future.
You
is
need
now.
to stop being a costume designer and call the match.
I am calling the match
Jeez.
as Luke Babcock has not won, is in the corner, and Little Daddy C's back on his feet.
What's
He
happening here?
punched him in the face, Phil Bravado.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Luke Babcock
That'll end it.
must
That ends
have
it.
heard me. He jumped,
Right there.
took down LDC with that clothesline.
And only a two. It's going to take a lot to put either one of these guys away.
Oh, he got slapped right in the pretties. Little Daddy C gets
There we
thrown to
go.
the outside. Luke
When all
Babcock
else fails,
switches
just
it
throw
around.
him.
Phil Bravado's getting it cold as Luke Babcock takes his way to the outside. As Luke, he's
There you go. Tell them
Taunting
who's
some-
boss, Luke.
he's taunting some
Oh,
of the
what did he just hit him with?
monsters. It doesn't matter what he hit him with. All I know is it probably hurt.
Oh, that was
and
the
it
bat.
probably was the bat, yeah. My money's on the bat now.
Holbert, take that away from him.
It's a no disqualification match, Phil Bravado.
I don't care.
Oh, you're not an official in 3DW.
Okay, you're lucky for that. So does LDC. He'd never win another match.
I think LDC would quit if you were an official in 3DW.
Well, you know what, Mr. Spencer? Give me a striped shirt immediately.
Still needs to get you a working mic and a pair of headphones.
And a telestrator.
As we see Little
Our
Daddy
wish
C.
list is growing.
Yeah, Little Daddy C. Somebody stop by the Home Depot.
Is there a
tonight.
banquet scheduled? What is he doing with a table?
Well, I'll tell you, it's not for an ice cream social. It's not for a wedding reception. It clearly has Luke Babcock's name written all over it, Phil Bravado.
Oh, whatever, Ian. So does the title.
Actually, I had an up-close shot at the title. The title clearly read United States Championship.
Yeah, Luke Babcock, as it said.
As LDC, he's putting the boots to Luke.
Look at Holbert. What's Holbert doing out here? What's he getting paid for?
He's officiating. He's making.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Well, what?
At least he's trying to officiate.
Well, he doesn't need to do anything. I don't see anyone going for a 3 count. He's not supposed to be counting right now. Do you want him to be doing jumping jacks?
As
He's
a
paying
matter of
atten-
fact-
Oh, Little Daddy C. Right into the security
Whoa!
rail.
Ricky the Bulldog says back back.
Yes, and there you see.
And Luke wants him to get up. Luke's measuring him right now. He's measuring him.
Measuring him for a
There it is.
He just measured him for that chair shot.
And how does it
Chair
feel,
shot.
LDC? See, it doesn't take much to be in control of a match when you hit your opponent with a steel chair, Ian.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that LDC has no talent.
It's a no disqualification match. He's allowed
Yeah,
to use
Luke
the
tries to come out here. Oh, don't punch that guy. Luke tries to come out here and actually have a wrestling match, and LDC's
Why? If
like,
Luke Babcock's
nah.
such a tough guy that you're trying to say is he should be able to take on that guy with no problem.
I wouldn't
But
try.
the bottom line is it doesn't matter. Okay, if Little Daddy C wanted to pick up Glenn Post and hit Luke Babcock right in the face with him, or grab one of...
I would be perfectly okay with that.
Then what's the problem? What's the
Well,
problem?
because
with that
Glenn
chance?
Post is involved. Obviously.
Well,
All right, so
Little
he
Daddy
rolls him
C-
back in the ring here.
Little Daddy C, he's all bleeding on his forehead. Holy crap.
It's just begun. Isn't that what you said earlier,
That's what
Ian?
I said. No, I said that about 10 minutes ago. But there you see.
Wouldn't
Luke
that be
Babcock.
earlier?
Oh, he got hit. It is
Wait a
genitalia,
minute.
Phil Bravado, and he just got hit in the head with a chair.
That officially marks +2. 2 more chair shots than LDC has had moves in this match.
Well, maybe,
+2.
well, you can talk about all the +2 you want, but I'm going to see if both LDC and Luke Babcock, LBC, if you will, are both
I
on
won't.
Google Plus. So you worry about your +2, and I'll +2, and have them be in my circles.
No one knows what the hell you're talking about, Ian.
As you
Sets him
see,
up on the table.
Little Daddy C, what's he going to do?
He's going to the top.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Maybe the second rope. I don't know if he's got enough guts to go to the top. As
well,
I
that,
predicted.
well, that wrist is injured. He's getting Sydney behind him. Little Daddy C, what are you going to do? Jump! Hobart!
No, what?
Hobart!
Wait, what's he counting? He
No.
is clearly in the reclined position, Ian. His shoulders were not on the mat.
Hey, he happens to be laying down butterfly style between the table.
What's next? A standing pin? It might as well, Ben.
Actually, it could happen.
LDC looks.
There's a couple of moves that could allow that position.
Whatever.
We will talk about this off of the match.
Please, let's not talk ever
As
after
Holbert
this.
kicks. Oh, see, there you go. Oh, LDC, he got rid of the chair. See,
About
there-
time. What are we?
Little
18
Daddy
minutes
C.
into this
Oh,
match.
punch.
Open him wide open.
Right to the stomach. Babcock, what'd he do? He's going for the Babcock blockbuster. No, he's not. Little Daddy C. First,
Is
he's
it?
59. Luke Babcock, your 15 minutes are up. There you go.
Oh, come on.
Your new
Are
United
you
States
serious?
champion, Little Daddy C.
I don't even know what to say right now.
Good. I like it better when you say nothing at all.
I am speechless right now. You know what? Good match though. For a hardcore match, as it was, I guess, supposed to be. Pretty good match. But Luke Babcock's still the better wrestler, Ian.
That remains to be seen.
I'll hit you in the head with a chair. Let's see how you get up.
Well,
What is Brooklyn Joe doing in there?
he's celebrating with his trainer. It was Little Daddy C that gave Brooklyn Joe a spot and an opportunity earlier in the night, and that's what happened when Brooklyn Joe took on Xavier Fate. And Little Daddy C is celebrating with his hometown
These
friends
people look
and
happy.
his fans here in Sydney, New York. Of course they're happy.
But they got the IQ of a squirrel. So if they're happy, this guy must be the biggest idiot in the world standing here in Sydney, New York.
Look, if you want to call them squirrels, then that's fine. You just let them nibble on their nuts.
I'm not going to let anybody do anything like that. Not at least when I'm in the room, Ian.
Well, I'm saying, shut up, I'm talking.
Great, you drink beer too. Aren't you cool?
And there you see the new United States champion.
True story, I outdrank LDC in one of 2 Sydney bars.
Told you we were going to make history, Phil Bravado, and we made history in Sydney, New York.
Bold
And
prediction, Ian.
And congratulations to our new 3DW United States champion, Little Daddy C. On the
From
hard
Ian
victory.
Daddy Bones.
What? You
Not
don't-
Phil Bravado.
Why? But you're wearing his T-shirt. I
Believe
thought you
me
were
that
his
I'm getting a
biggest
cut.
fan.
Believe me, I'm getting a cut from every one of these T-shirts sold. So the next time we're live at an event, y'all better pick up some of this.
Yeah.
When
so
are
the-
we live, Ian?
Well, the next time we're going to be in Sydney, New York,
Oh,
which actually
no.
happens to be our next event, Phil Bravado.
Please, no.
Irony! We're returning to Sydney at the Hillcrest Roller Rink on August 13th.
Okay.
And if the 3DW Monsters want to get a Little Daddy C Warzone t-shirt or a 3DW Monster t-shirt, they can do that.
And if you want to get a Glenn Post 8x10 signed picture, why? You can do that.
Yes, and you can get the new Ian Daddy Bones 8x10.
Why? Whatever. We'll see you next week on episode 4 of 3DW Monster.
3DW presents The Aftermath. Come see the fallout from the war zone to the Hillcrest Roller Rink in Sydney, New York on Saturday night, August 13th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Bell time is 7:30. 3DW United States champion Little Daddy C defends his title against none other than the bruiser Axel Lennox. That is Saturday, August 13th. 3DW returns to the Hillcrest Roller Rink. Doors open at 7, bell time 7:30. Get out to the show. We'll see you there. Woo!